So basically, I'm going to run through this very quickly. I won't keep you much longer, but basically the website is it's there to reflect, I guess, our function, our purposes as an organisation. And as such, it's got 4 main sections. It's got the education section, first of all. Second of all, we've got a news and features section on there. And the education, the news and features, if you remember what I was talking about earlier on, that's about developing awareness, getting people more educated, getting people more aware, sustaining that interest. And then when they're ready to act, well, then we'll signpost them to the next 2 sections, which are relevant events and, of course, our members, our network of specialists. And I'll just run you through a few slide shots just so that you can familiarise yourself with the website, should you have any trouble recognising it. There's our home page, so you can see beautifully laid out our 4 different sections. So that's the education, latest news, events, members. And as you click through that, you'll go, first of all, assuming you click on it, to the education site. This is split into 2 areas, and it's worth just drawing this out. There's basically sort of 5 introductory articles. The first one is why raise investment, and it is worth looking at that just because we're assuming almost zero knowledge, zero awareness there, but it's well worth just making sure that you are aware of the basics. After you've read that, you want to know more. There's 4 more articles based around, what are the different types of investors, how do investors assess an investment, who are the parties involved, and what are the processes for raising investment. Once you've digested that, and you can repeat all that backwards, then the next section for you is the library of articles. And there basically, we're getting our specialists to write articles based on various different topics, all related to the field of growth investment. As you can see, they're split into various different topics. We've got venture capital, business angels, other funding. I'll leave you to read the rest for yourself. The reality is, as I say on the website, that we are adding those articles at the moment, so our shelves are a little bare. But bear with us, our network, our specialists are frantically penning articles as we speak. But the good news is it will give you an opportunity or a reason to visit the website and see the different articles as and when we add them, and we'll let you know that as it happens. So then we've got the news and features. The news is pretty much self-explanatory. It's what's going on around the region. The second is featured deals, and what we do every couple of months in conjunction with Business News Midlands magazine is just draw out a deal that's happened, that's been done by or supported by and invested in by our members. And rather than just listing who was involved and telling you the amount raised, we actually look a little bit more into the business owner, their background, the challenges they were facing, what they wanted to do with their business, and then how that growth investment is actually going to help them, how it's going to help them grow their business, and why they thought it was good for them, and also why the funders thought it was good. So by looking at deals that have actually happened recently, you can get more of a feel for what it's like to go through an investment deal. So I urge you to have a look at that here, both here and on the Business News Midlands magazine. And then last, but certainly not, oh no, sorry, I beg your pardon, before that, events. You're at the one on the 3rd level. The 2 above that are ones that are organised by other members within the network. You've got, actually both of them are by Connect Midlands, who run some very good investment readiness program. We've got a Right Funds for You event, followed by a 2-day workshop for early stage businesses looking at raising finance. Really, really good, useful stuff, great events, highly recommended. So that's the place to find out about events in the region. And then finally, as I said, last but not least, our network of specialists. And these really are the lifeblood of the organisation. These are the people who will take you on as a client. We don't have you as clients, we just point you in the right direction. These people are the people who are going to help you through the complicated and dark and murky world of raising investment. You can see the sections. We're highlighted on solicitors. You can see our band of merry men and women there waiting to help you. If you click on one of the profiles, there's our illustrious leader. And each profile is just going to tell you a little about who they are, why they do, what their company does, and why you should be contacting them. And should you decide to contact them, then the contact details are all there. As I said, our network's essential to us. And just as a quick advert break or a quick pitch, if there are any professional services firms or funding organisations who have snuck in without being a member of the organisation, I commend you on your initiative, but also encourage you to consider this. It's an excellent way of supporting the region, but it's also an excellent way of raising your profile and getting more and more involved in the growth investment sector in the East Midlands. So if you are here, I'll find you and your checkbook. There's our existing list of members. As you can see, it's a pretty diverse range, but they're all there to help and support entrepreneurs and business owners. And so finally, as by conclusion, or by way of conclusion, if I can, I just ask you to remember just a few things from what I've had to say here today. First of all, growth investment, www.ginm.co.uk, us. We are who and what you need to know to get funding to grow your business in the East Midlands. The second thing is, please, boot out, forget your misperceptions, your preconceptions of what it is to take to raise money. Ignore that, start again. Growth investment is a force for good. It will help you grow. And finally, I just ask you to spread the word. Tell your friends, tell your colleagues. If you go out, you get money, you can get growing. So thank you very much. That's all from me.